Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. George is out there with Sarr. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Now, here's Poole. Poole, a screen on Barnes. From deep, George hits it from three-point range.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Drops in the tray.
And when Wembanyama is making that, I just don't know how you guard it.
Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Three-pointer, Fox. Washington with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity, and that turned into that huge comeback.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. George sets a screen for Poole. And the 3 off target. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, George. And here's Poole for 3. Vassell grabs the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Poole. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Coulibaly, covered by Vassell. And here's Poole for 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Wizards. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Sarr. 9-point game his last outing. Poole with it over Paul. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Poole's got his second basket of the night. Spurs leading by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Coulibaly after the basket by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 10, misses off the right iron. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. The drive by Wembanyama. That one falls. Wembanyama has got 7.
The biggest adjustment for Wembanyama will be dealing with how physical today's NBA defenses are. Nice finish there through the contact.
Now, here's Poole. He has 5. Pass to Coulibaly. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
A drive by Barnes. It's deflected. Here's Carrington. Guarded by Fox. Pass to George. Poole on the wing. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Wizards trail by 7. Now, here's Poole. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Pass to Carrington. Fires top of the key. And it's in there. 7 points in the game.
And a catch and shoot. Oh, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Barnes down low. Defended by George.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Wizards making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA? Here are the top rookie intimidators. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Alex Sarr is second.
And among first-year players, these two are as intimidating a pair of shot blockers as you're going to see.
To the wing right side. Wizards passing it around. Now Coulibaly. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And Poole's jumper is just money. When he's in rhythm, he is very efficient from there.
Here's Vassell. Following the three-pointer by Washington. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Alex Sarr. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach. And he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
First free throw is good. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing here by 8. Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's blocked. Here's Carrington, guarded by Fox. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Wembanyama. 9 points in the game so far. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
To the inside and stolen by Barnes. And here is Paul. No scoring in this one. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Poole, the pass to Middleton. Looking to end the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, it doesn't get much easier than that. Poole padding those assist numbers.
Poole against Paul. And it goes down 2 points. Paul's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Poole from downtown. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And this game has Poole's fingertips all over it. This man is dominating right now.
And it's Paul penetrating. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now, here's Poole. 13 points in the game. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Paul. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And Sarr pulls it down.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The 3 from Poole. Rebound, San Antonio. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Wembanyama. Bucket is good. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Washington shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Not just a shooter, Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. single shooter himself in the crowd tonight for the Wizards game.
And you think he was giving Washington any pointers before the game? If they drop a franchise record for threes in a game, we know who's to blame.
San Antonio leading by 10. Wesley with the ball. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
So it's the Wizards now, after the basket by San Antonio. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Right side, George. Drills it from outside. George has got it back down to single digits for the Wizards.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Wesley driving to the basket.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
To the middle. And Holmes throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Wesley with the ball. Holmes covering.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Rule no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Castle. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now, and he converts the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Poole. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Now here's Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's George. Offensive rebound. Now Koulibaly. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Koulibaly's got 5 points so far.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Wesley. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Poole with no one around. And the Wizards hit again from deep. Pass to Sohan. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Here's Castle. He has yet to score. We've got Rashawn Holmes. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's Kispert, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Shoots from the line. That shot, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Fox. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 7 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now, here's Brogdon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Here's Bassey, guarded by Holmes. And that one's good, Bassey.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Brogdon, following the bucket by the Spurs. Middleton with it, now guarded by Fox. Now Kispert. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Here's Middleton. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Celtics.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Count it. Castle's got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Middleton. Brogdon outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brogdon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fox, no good. Wizards trail by 16. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back 3, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
And the Spurs with possession.
Oh, my goodness.
Man!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now a look at the stats for Jordan Poole.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from George. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar level talent.
And George drops them both. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Brogdon looking it over. And it's George finishing it off.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Fox. Drives to the hoop. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Brogdon. He has 5. Off target with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Wizards trail by 18. Driving the lane. Kispert with the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assisted.
Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, that barrel chest of Johnson makes the difference in that battle.
Here's Kispert. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Spurs leading by 18. Here's Castle. 8 points for him. An easy 2 points on the layup. Castle's got 10 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Up top, Brogdon. Holmes passes to Kispert. Makes it off the glass. Kispert's got his second bucket tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Brogdon, and the basket by Castle.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Brogdon kicks to Kispert. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Sohan. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. Here's Middleton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Middleton's got his third basket of the night right there. San Antonio leading by 20. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Bassey. Rebounded by Holmes. Wizards have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Oh, wow. Yes! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Here's Castle. He's got 14. Oh, he jams it right over Corey Kispert. Wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Wizards trail by 20. Outside, George. Down low, here's Brogdon, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Can't forget about Brogdon's leaping ability. More than capable of jamming it home.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Now is the time. Get loud and welcome your Wizard Breaker.
So both teams making some changes here. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Spurs leading by 18. Here's Paul, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
first one falls for him.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Both free throws good from Paul. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Koulibaly with it. He has 5. Pass to Carrington. And here is Poole. Five on the clock. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 22 is their biggest lead. And there it is for him. Wembanyama's got 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Poole. 22 points for him. On the wing, George. Here's Koulibaly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal.
It's going to be on Devin Vassell. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Koulibaly. And Koulibaly drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Barnes against George. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards trail by 14. Now Koulibaly. He has 7. George with no one around. The Wizards with another miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Carrington. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Indiana.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Here's Barnes after the basket by Washington.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
The Wizard shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. From deep, George. And Paul pulls it down. Spurs leading by 18. Pass to Castle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ever the crafty vet, Barnes spots a wide open guy and sends that ball on time and on target.
From deep. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Ball against Poole. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Carrington. 8 points for him. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Sarr's got 8 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their script.
Here's Castle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. 1:11 left in the first half of the game. Outside, George takes the 3. Vassell grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 19 points for Victor Wembanyama.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Coulibaly. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here is Vassell. 8 points his last outing. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Coulibaly, covered by Vassell. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. The Spurs leading by 17. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the dunk by Barnes.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Now, here's Poole. 22 points for him. Over Paul. Poole, no good. Paul outside. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Poole for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's San Antonio sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Glancing at the upcoming schedule when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar?
I mean, not really. I just assumed they would be an easy win for us, aren't they?
Kenny, now you tripping. You know I always give your teams the business. I know, except in the finals when you swept us.
I should have known not to ask that question. All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Feels like he's tracking down every missed shot. Straight up, he's outworking the guy across from him. Fantastic effort.
And if you're the other team, you have to get a body on him. Box him out, man.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul with the ball on the court for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Paul out there with Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Wizards trailed by 21. Pass to Carrington. George with the ball. Poole on the wing. Defended by Paul. Now Koulibaly. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, here's Poole. And a wide open look for Sarr. Off target from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The 11-footer, that's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Paul. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Sarr. Now Koulibaly. To the paint. And Sarr throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Here's Vassell. Comes up empty down low. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Carrington. Over in the corner, Poole.
Come to me.
Koulibaly with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Carrington. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poole fires away from outside. No good on the 3.
Yeah, that was a $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
A floater. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 27.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Victor Wembanyama is second. And, of course, Stephon Castle.
Well, I think it's safe to say these two have made the adjustment to the brand of defense being played in the NBA. Their shooting percentages are just fantastic.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Takes a three. And it's Carrington missing.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Wembanyama looking it over. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Ooh, Wembanyama with the mean finish.
Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Outside, Fox. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
We've seen Fox take over games before, only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Now, here's Poole. 22 points for him. Poole, a screen on Barnes. From deep, George. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Barnes. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Poole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
There's so much intensity on that interior from Poole. He does not stop.
It's his first trip to the line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And the first one drops.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
He's off on the second. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Poole. He's got 23. Outside, George fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 13.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Poole, the pass to George. Over to the wing. There's the triple. The rebound by the Spurs. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. That's good from Fox on the assist by Barnes.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Poole. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's up to 25 points for Jordan Poole. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And the Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
Wizards have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Back to Koulibaly. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Koulibaly's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Ball outside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
Pass to Koulibaly. There's a good screen. Back to Poole. Fires from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's blocked. Koulibaly with it. He's got 11. Outside, George. Here's Carrington. Outside, George. Pocket 6. Here's Sarr. Rebound, San Antonio. Now, Wembanyama. He has 31. Here's Fox. Wembanyama. It's good on the putback.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Wizards have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Carrington. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. George has got 16 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
San Antonio timeout. TC family, it's time to welcome your Wizard dancer.
Castle's checked in for Vassell. And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. You take a look at Koulibaly, 5th in the NBA. Very crafty player.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
And San Antonio has possession. Paul outside. And Sarr pulls it down. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Sarr. From the arc. The shot by Brogdon, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Kispert, bounce pass. Pass to Sarr. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes against Middleton. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Middleton for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Pass to Koulibaly. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wembanyama. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Middleton. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
The Wizards shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Brogdon kicks to Middleton. Pass to Koulibaly. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
The Wizards shooting at 50% in a decent group. Middleton on the wing. The 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 13.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Paul. Rejected by Brogdon. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. Drills the baseline jumper. 6 points for Keldon Johnson.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Brogdon right side. Koulibaly finds Kispert. Koulibaly, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Sohan with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. That one good for 2. Sohan's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 9. A 3 ball. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bassey. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Brogdon. Kispert wide open. He fires. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. He's got 7.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Castle. The Wizards making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. So he gets them both. 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And here is Brogdon. He's got 9. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brogdon's got 11 points.
You're not going to see Brogdon take many mid-range jumpers, but when he does, he makes most of them.
And the basket by Castle.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. And the layup's good off the glass.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And there's the drive. And the basket by Castle.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Gill is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Kispert in a shooting guard. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
And you overplay Middleton to shoot the J. This is what he can do. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Washington shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Johnson against Middleton. Gill kicks to Middleton. There's a screen for the 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Here's Champagnie. And good that time. Champagnie's got his first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brogdon outside. Over Castle. The shot by Brogdon, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Johnson. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Sohan.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the three. The Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Johnson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside, just absolutely ferocious.
Washington has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Middleton. Excellent D there by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Castle finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Nasty. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Gill. Pass to Holmes. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. No dice from the high post.
Normally he drains that.
Brogdon the pass to Middleton. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Brogdon. The Wizards shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Three-pointer. Again, Brogdon missing.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Sohan. Rebound by the Wizards. Middleton outside. Pass to Holmes. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the dunk by Kispert.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Castle. No good off the back of the rim. Brogdon outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Massey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Kispert. Pass to Brogdon. Buries it down low. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
From the stripe. And it's Sohan missing. Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Middleton the pass to Gill. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And it really helps their team so much when Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
dancing. For your Wizards, you dancing. All right, everybody, those were your Wizards dancers. Make some noise.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Shot on the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Castle's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The three from Poole. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Here's Carrington. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Wizards have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Poole. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Poole's got 27 points.
Just another spot Poole can hurt you from, adjusting easily in that mid-range.
San Antonio calls timeout. present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. From the top of the key. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Poole the pass to George. It's tipped. Here's Champagnie. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Champagnie's got 4 points this quarter. The Wizards shooting well, 50% from the floor. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McLaughlin. The rebound by Carrington.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside, George. Pass to Poole. Lets it go with the 3. George, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shot, high post. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Here's Champagnie. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Well, the Wizards shooting fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. George sets a screen for Poole. In the corner, it's Sarr. Knocks down the 3 ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Took him no time at all on that one. Castle's got 16 points here in the second half. Now, here's Poole. Pass to Middleton. Poole with the screen for Middleton. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pulls it from 20. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Castle's got 40 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Lets it go from the wing. Sohan with the ball. Over Sarr. A nice shot by Sohan.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Poole finds Middleton. Driving in. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Champagnie. Lets it go. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
They get the rebound. Here's Bassi. San Antonio again missing. Washington shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. It's deflected, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards. San Antonio making a switch here. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Sarr. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 29.
Now is the time. Get well and welcome your Wizards Breaker. Let's give him a big hand for that jaw-dropping performance.
Wesley against Poole, top of the key. Misses off the left iron. Here's Koulibaly, covered by Johnson. And Poole gets it to go.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Wesley. And again, unable to change momentum here. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Poole. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Poole's got 32 points in the game.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
Here's Wesley. The rebound by Carrington. Now Poole. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
We got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if you can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.